Hi, Melanie here, and today I'm showing you how to make this fabulous tiger balloon one that only takes 4 balloons. I've inflated a 350 twisting balloon to a 5 to 6 finger tail. Okay, first of all, I'm going to twist a bubble that is about 3 fingers, and then fold that over, take hold of that knot and nozzle, and just pull this bubble outwards and twist the bubble around. Okay, so that's just going to pinch twist that bubble, and then make another bubble of approximately the same sort of size. Give your balloon a little squeeze to soften, make a bubble, okay, and fold the balloon over. I'm going to grab hold of this bubble, pull it outwards and twist it around, and that's going to pinch twist this second bubble. So that's what you've got. Squeeze your balloon. Again, we want to keep this nice and soft. And then make a bubble that is about a hand span. So maybe about 4 inches. Then make a small bubble that is about 3 fingers. Okay, fold the balloon over. We're going to pinch twist this bubble. So grab hold of it, pull it outwards and twist that around several times. Okay, so this is what you've got. Next, we're going to make another bubble very similar in size to this one. Okay, so again, just give your balloon a squeeze, then measure a bubble, make a twist. Okay, and then make another small bubble of about 3 fingers. Okay, fold this over, pinch twist. So you're an expert at these pinch twists by now. Just twist it round. Okay, so this is what you've got. And squeeze the air to the tip of your balloon, and then make another bubble to match this one. So very approximately, measure this and twist, and then twist this section into the 2 pinch twists. Okay, so just twist that around and then pull this section through the middle of the pinch twists. Okay, so that's what you've got. I'm inflating a black 260 twisting balloon, and I'm going to push this quite far down onto the hand pump and then inflate. And I want to twist off a section here and let quite a lot of air out there. So I've got this nice long uninflated section, and I can just tie a knot there. Okay, and then make a bubble of about 3 fingers. Okay, followed by another bubble of about the same size. I'm just going to make that one a little bit bigger still. So you can always reverse your twists. So if you're not happy with the size of bubble that you've just created, you can always just let that unravel and reinstate the twist. Okay, as I'm doing now. So let's have a look. That's too big this time. So I'm happier with that one. And again, it doesn't matter if these bubbles aren't exactly the same size, close is good enough, okay? And then we can pinch hold of that knot there and twist it into this section here, okay? And then you can take this uninflated section and just pull it through the centre of those 2 bubbles, and that's going to pinch twist those, okay? We can snip off the end here. Let the air out and tie. Okay, so we've got a pair of eyeballs here. I've now got just the tip end of a 350, and I'm just going to inflate the tip of this 350. Okay, so squeeze the air to the end, and then just squeeze the balloon here, and as you do so, twist. Okay, so you get a nice round bubble. Okay, and tie a knot. Okay, so this is our tiger's nose. I've inflated a 260 white with a long tail of about 8 fingers, and I'm going to give that a squeeze to make sure it's soft. Give it a stretch as well. That's going to help ensure the balloon doesn't pop. Okay, and we're going to make a small loop of about 3 fingers. Okay, and twist that round. So that's almost a pinch twist. And if you're at all concerned that that is going to come undone, then just take your neck, wrap it around there and tie a knot. Okay, because sometimes when we're doing this technique, that first loop can come undone. Okay, and then we're going to make another loop to match. So small loop, about 3 fingers, and twist. So I like to make 1 twist, check to see it's a similar sort of size, and then commit to the twist. Okay, and we're going to make 3 more of those, the same sort of size. So don't worry if these loops aren't exactly the same size, that's not critical, but close is good enough. Okay, so that's our 3rd one. We're going to give a squeeze again, another loop of about 3 fingers, twist, wrap the loops around one another, and our last loop, measure and twist. Okay, so, and then we can snip off at the end of this balloon, let out the air. Okay, so I'm just letting the air out slowly. If I let the air out too quickly, there's a risk that that section of balloon could pop. Okay, so this is what you've got. It's effectively a daisy flower. Take those eyeballs and pull the tails into the centre of those loops and just wrap the excess around. Okay, then take the nose and pull that into the centre just underneath the eyeballs, wrap that around. Okay, so take these tails, pull them into the back of the head and just wrap the excess around the ear. Okay, and then locate the other bit of black and wrap that around the other ear. And then we can just arrange these loops. Okay, so you want 2 chubby cheeks, and then just behind the eyes you want 2 loops. So I'm just going to move the loops around. Okay, so the cheeks, the loops of the cheeks are sitting as they would for a flower, but for the eyes I've rotated them, and so we've got this loop here. Okay, so we just want the eyes to sit there. For the stripes I'm using Posca paint pens, so you can draw the tiger stripes however you want. You can do zigzags quite quickly, but I'll show you what I like to do. Okay, so I try to find the centre of the forehead very approximately, and I draw a line upwards. Okay, and then I draw a line to the side and another line to the side there, and then I turn these into long triangles. Draw a line around this section, a curved line, and then I make a long line there and then just colour that in. And then I replicate these stripes along the side of the face. These markings already make our tiger look very distinctive, but there's something we can do that just make these markings pop that little bit more. I'm just using a white paint pen just to highlight the black markings.